Yeah, it's on my YouTube now.
Handoff from the gun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short.
YouTube.
They'll run it to the right.
Yeah.
Turning it on. Turning on the Jets.
Oh,
He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at
crazy.
the 10. Touchdown Volunteers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Yeah.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here.
No, that's for the ball. Yeah, that's for the ball 5. What's the big cover? Get it like this first play.
Looking to throw at Simmons. He's got him. Still running at the 40. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A good taste tester.
Wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion.
Man.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. They go to the ground. And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Fires down.
Stop it.
Catch in the middle.
Stop it.
Turns on the Jets.
Woo!
And he'll take it in.
There it goes. There it goes.
And you can tell.
Oh, let's go! This ain't last year! They're going to be saying all year. This ain't last year!
He's going to go up, make the big
until it's last year. Until it's last
Extra point here will tie the game.
Yeah, I put it in the group.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike
You
offense on
watch
that
this,
scoring drive. And they cover the final.
You missed it. That nigga broke off the second damn play. I blitzed. That nigga bounced outside, gone up the sideline. Nobody around. Nobody. I was like, oh, Lord, here we go again. Hey, but Tabo, like how we was picking that hoe last, and you not picking that hoe this shit like that. Like these niggas is dropping picks, dude. Yeah, they dropping picks. Yes. Yes.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Going over the top.
Give me that! Give me that! Give me that! This ain't last year! This ain't last year! I'm saying it all year. That was fun. Don't make me feel like I know what I'm doing over here, TV. Oh, make me feel like that, huh?
You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be
Vic out here, cuz. Can turn that one number to 7. Let go, Vic.
I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down.
Hey, hey.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
From the gun, they'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal.
Or let's see it. Y'all hang me with me.
Back to pass, it's Simmons.
Yeah.
Working out left side now. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game as on the doorstep. The Rebels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man.
He dropped it?
He was going for 6 right there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
You missed it. You missed it. I swear to God, I thought I was like, oh, that nigga slipped right past. Hey, that's why they say you got to be on point with the tackling.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Oh, ball Hemingway.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. That's reeled in, it's Gaines. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
And he couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. The option look. Quick toss. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for space, it's Thomas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking for a man, it's Aguilar. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
They coming.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Lee. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup at 15.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
Fires to the tight end.
Oh.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
I thought about Clemson for a second,
Here
but
they come, first and 10 from the 48. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Simmons.
Yes, we do.
Quarterback feeling that pressure.
I did not. Oh my God.
You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down.
Okay.
That's caught. It's high. Oh, he's got some space. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Give to the single back.
Come
And he was
on.
fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
The one right here.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, looking to pass.
Wow.
And that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down.
I ain't got no time.
Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to
Look at
waste.
it. Look at it. Like, I don't want all my
minutes
niggas over there.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Takes the easy completion. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Wasn't no pressure.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
Now they'll run the draw. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a man.
I saw it, fool. I saw it.
20, he's got space. Touchdown ball.
I saw it too, man. Like, but I knew you were gonna pass it to that receiver right there. That's why I tried to bring the safety down. That's on the running back. I saw it, fool. It just didn't work. It didn't work right.
I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Okay.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side.
Oh, he dropped it! Oh my God! Oh my God, that kid needs to be
They
big.
were trying to sneak him out of the backfield
Oh,
that time into the
you see that,
passing game.
Tabo?
That did not
Yeah.
fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
A little screen to the
Not
running
a
back.
blocking.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense
He needs
ran
to be
right
big.
through it. The Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Myers on the move.
No!
It's a pick.
I wasn't even trying to throw it.
Double coverage.
Bruh, I threw it to the wrong receiver. No, but I know I wasn't even trying to throw it to him. I actually was trying to go to the out, but I threw it to the wrong receiver. Fool. That's crazy, man. Oh, that's on me. Hey.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle.
Nobody home.
Right
I'm gone.
across the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Let's go.
And he
Hey,
never
this
had
is the
a
one.
chance, just
Woo!
stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Tries again to get it in.
Stay at home.
Lose a yard
Stay
on
at
that.
home.
We've got a timeout
Stay
in
at
the
home.
waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. With these last 2 plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? He wants it
Yes,
all.
sir.
Intercepted.
Yes, sir. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Nice.
Man.
This field position. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Volunteers will kick it away first.
All right, that would have been
Start the
cool if
second
that boy
half.
could have took that to the crib, man.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
That ain't the right play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Simmons. The short hands, it's high. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy.
If he just stayed on the block,
you've got to keep giving him the football.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense, they were going to have to some way
somehow establish like they nobody
running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball.
Oh, because I like it now. I like it. I like it. Okay.
Just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Caught over the middle. It's high. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do.
You
got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Oh, wow.
They'll run the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Looking to throw at Simmons. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Why ain't got no block?
That one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit.
No, that was too far. Bro,
and after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it to the right side. Oh, better look out. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll try the jet sweep here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
To the air. It's Aguilar. Makes the grab. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it.
Wide open spaces.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field.
Going
Great
down
job
here,
taking
guys.
advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Don't get killed. Don't get killed.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He gonna meet him. All right, fool.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move.
Coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Second down coming up. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Get it out on the screen. He's loose.
Oh, let's go, dog. Love this game.
The tackle, but not before he
Love
finishes
this
off
game.
this third period with a big
I love this game. This ain't like last year. I swear to God, you supposed to have though.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
Might be calling a hot route. Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's high. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Bro, you see Circle wide open.
Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly, but listen, the offense, you know exactly
we
going to get their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. With the catch, it's Matthews. Ripping through the
Wow.
With that trip to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Yeah, we got 18.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
He's going to take off. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Finds him out of the backfield.
you were hawking him, too. I thought you were going to lose it. I thought you were going to lose him in there.
Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field.
I thought you were going to lose
defense
him
knows
in
it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Tight end now in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Makes him talk to the hand. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's.
Look at it. Look how my man all the way over here.
And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
Unleashes one deep.
Give me that. There you go.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover.
That's perfect. My best player on the team.
He failed on that play right there.
Yeah.
Looking to throw on first down.
Woo!
He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get him back.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times. You've turned the football over. Like, continue to play. Find some ways to maybe get a few first down.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it.
And they'll move the chains.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play. Something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Rebels have it with a first and 10. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Pulls it in, it's Lee. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great run of ball game. Along with that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
And the Rebels will try to punch it in on first and goal. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The give.
Oh! Good field ball! Let's go! Hey, let's go. Hey.
Nice
I'm
touchdown.
up these screws. I'm gonna be straight, dude.
It's pretty much over.
Tighten up some of these screws. This team gonna be straight. Add a couple pieces, transfer portal for next season. Recruit some pieces. This team, I think upside. Cause Simmons, I think he's number the sophomore.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Bishop. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Running back searching for a hole. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if hands, it's Lewis.
Uh-oh. That nigga like a little ping pong ball in there, fool. Ain't no way. Nobody touched him.
I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up, but I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To throw, it's Simmons. He wants a big play here late.
Head around. Oh, what?
That one will be incomplete, and we're down to 10 seconds to go.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel, they're playing dime. So we need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Last year, that would have been
I
big.
absolutely love what this defense is doing,
year.
man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber. Boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the...
You want to get home this time? Yeah, send me in my home. Yeah, 5 minutes, yep. And that was pretty good. 5 minutes. What we went last year? 6 minutes? Yeah. Hey, I was just saying, give you time to come back and give you time to work on your outfit if you lose. Sam Houston. Hold on, my turn. Let's go! Let's go! Let's see, stay. Hold on, no, oh, next, oh, that, whoa, whoa. Oh, I might stick it. Oh, I bet you if I push it again, they're gonna give me somebody trash. See, I knew it. Hey! Oh my God! CD, this guy ain't cheating, boo. CD, your team better than mine. Let's roll with it, cuz. We got to roll. CD! Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I'm rolling Bowling Green playbook. Oh my God. I sometimes speak with NC State.
Welcome everyone to Pitbull Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, This fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the right.
That boy got some wheels, dog.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs managed. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Gets it out fast. At the 45 on its way. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
Quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard.
Going for a ball.
Woo! Good defense! Good defense! Good defense!
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays.
That boy got heart. That nigga got heart.
Force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So his quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Can't get him to the ground. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Panthers are marching down the field. To the air, it's Jenkins. A shot for the end zone. And it's caught.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
And that's what I like it. Empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into.
All the team is straight DB. I like it.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive.
Oh my God. O-line, I mean, your linebacker is bigger than my O-line.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25.
Keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple, Falcons. Oh.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Already going down here.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll take a shot.
Wow.
Touchdown.
That was a guy. Nobody.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot. You got the defense on their heels. After they're back on the field.
Magic Mike, look at that. Wow.
Nice play call.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in the groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. The pitch. Runs through the tackle. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Dropping back, it's Pine. Fires to the big fella. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down.
Stay on your feet, young fella.
Tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down. And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Trying to set up the screen. Lots of running room. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys.
I'm done. Really?
Got some room to run. The 30.
That nigga was just in the right place at the right time.
And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Panthers. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there.
Oh my
Turn it into a
God.
score.
New squad, New squad, Oh my God, bro. You hear me? Quarterback dropping dots. Yeah, that was. And on there, the one on the receiver, the short corner. Ooh, that nigga just moused him. That's all that was. SMU, they ranked. Let go. That's a matchup. That's a good matchup. That's a good matchup. 4 Eagles. Yup. Come on, you free.
We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one.
Yeah, we see it.
Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
He don't know what to do with it.
And
He like he know what to do with
will
Georgia.
kick it away to start us off. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The back of the option to give.
Ooh.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking
y'all
up the punt.
The run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Might be changing the route. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to
man.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football.
Well, help her out. Get her what she
They
needs.
got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Tell Grayson, come do it.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And you see the wide receiver, he's got to push up field, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
They've got the screen set up. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Simmons. They knock him down, but he's got enough.
But he got that off ball, that looked at it 2K, that slithery finisher, though.
And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking to throw again. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback, but two, you got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. And they've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
On the ground, it's Harden. Collisions on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll go.
They came untouched. You know what I mean? Untouched. Two niggas.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Really? Look at that, bro. Like, niggas is dead. Like, they just...
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. On the option.
Wow.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere.
Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take
points off the foot of the middle. Oh, my God.
Just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to talk about and say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off the score.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The head coach has to be happy with it.
This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Still on his feet at the 35. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a...
Throw to the end zone.
I done overran it. That's me. That's my fault.
What a play to come up with the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good
Yeah,
hands.
safety. You didn't have no safety, did you?
Defensive back going up and getting the interception. Nice job breaking them.
I could not. That's why I threw it up, because I didn't see no safety. Wow.
From the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really
Yeah,
good
you really can't run it.
and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus
You
on
can't really run the ball.
football, you can tell.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings.
Get that! Oh! We need that! We need that!
Defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Nope. Too deep.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one.
Hey, that boy still on his feet.
Running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Slings it downfield. He's got it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
At the 42. And first down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's not gonna work. I see you now.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot.
I'm so focused
Down
on
him.
man.
Get the hit, make sure it
That's my
falls
fault.
incomplete.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Got it set up on the outside. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Looking to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
Oh, I like all the receivers. I don't think it's
It's got to be
Cole.
about timing. You got to throw that football before
like
it
that.
breaks. Nice job
You
seeing
tell that, he
it.
made
Short
that.
situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle at Simmons. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
And into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole Gets
He
in the
pretty
end
got him
zone,
something
gets
over there,
sacked.
though.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They march
The
72
defense is in that boy's
yards.
face.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Oh,
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for room.
them big boys in the middle. They is getting that up.
Up front by that big defensive line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Woo! How did he catch that?
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Fires to the
Hit it.
wide. In the middle. It's Brinson. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down.
Give me that! Yes, sir!
It's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on his play instead of an incompletion.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. To the air on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws.
Wow.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the 1st down marker.
That's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you hear it all the time. Coaches talk about it. Don't throw across your body. Don't throw across your body. These guys nowadays, they do it more and more because they're more athletic and they can change their arm angles all the time. But right there, it was an incompletion. It was an interception. So you might get like a little bit of a yell from your coaches, but nothing too big.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to...
Let's go! Ooh, I like that.
Like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point
Man, I might be switching too, but I'm very good with
the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
Oh! Let's go! War Eagle! War Eagle! War Eagle!
Getting to the ball,
War Eagle!
into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Wow, I was not expecting that.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did.
I like how they play. Defense and offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half.
Might say goofy.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The first snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Now on the option. Now the toss. Fights off a defender. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Throws to the tight end.
Get that? What? What?
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a
Oh
first down.
my God! And he got it too. Look at that big boy.
They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game
I'm not even.
in one single play.
I'm
and
not
you
even
saw it
mad
right there.
at that.
Too
Them
much
boys
speed on
waiting
the
to pick
perimeter
that, but
to
them
create
boys
that
looking they
explosive.
chop. Boy, ready to pick
It's
that.
first and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on first down.
Am I in the middle?
Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building. When you get everybody really, really quiet, that's a great feeling.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Jennings. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And the big fella runs right down the middle of the field, runs the post route. You can tell quarterback locked into him, throws it up high, lets him catch the football, use his big body to kind of fend off the defenders and get in the end zone for 6.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground.
Ooh.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, SMU. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
So you can be in field goal, like, if you get field goal, then you be score.
Split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
PAT unit on the field. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
See, the game knew it because it put me, the coach suggestion put me in a play. They snitching. They snitching. Yup, they snitching. They snitching.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
Wow.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
If I like you.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
What?
And now it's worse. The ball's all out of space. Defense got it through.
What was?
Touchdown, Mustang.
Man. What was that? Can I replay this? What? I can't replay it. What was that? What was that? What was that? Hey, the boy just left the ball, fool. So it was an end around. So you see how he faked the what you call it, and then he was gonna flip it back to dude. I get man, never again. I ain't ever trying that play. Oh my God, when it rains, it pours, boy. Momentum done shifted. What was that?
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance
Look
to
at
scoop it up.
Look at that.
And they don't stop
That was them. That wasn't me, bro. That was them. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, dude. Never do it. If you ever see end around in your playbook, don't do it. Boy. What was that? Oh my God.
Hand off to the lone back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a
Why is that in everybody's playbook? This damn read option, man. I can't do all this.
Can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down, still moving. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. It's a seam wide open. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Right on the money. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, SMU 24, Auburn 21.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Auburn! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me
like these damn Tiger, what?
Good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
Tell Mac play out damn friendly with him, man. That boy gonna be like, woo, I like these boys. What?
To be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. finds his man. It's Knight. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he stops.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Singleton. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Back to pass on second down. They're setting up the screen. Shakes off the defender. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
And if I'm a defense, I got to make sure I stay aggressive in these situations. Sometimes people play casual and back off and give up the easy stuff. Man, continue to make this offense earn it. You got the lead. You're in a good position.
They'll try the run. Pass the sticks and still knocked down at the 25.
Nigga knocked that out of his hand.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
And the Mustangs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the third sack of the game for this unit.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. The deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Lowers that shoulder.
Whoa. Oh.
Great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out.
We're gonna crowd. We're gonna crowd, don't it?
On a string, break on the football.
Oh, my leg.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win first and second down, bring their dime personnel on the field third and long.
What it come out, P.O.
Defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. There he goes. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He'll try the left side. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time.
It ain't there.
Searching for
I knew it. I said it, fool.
back here in the
I knew it wasn't there, bro. I didn't even know why. Bro, I said it. Something told me. Oh.
And step up big for them.
Oh. I like it, bro.
We'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Looking to the
I saw this too. I knew something was going to be open. These zones trash too.
Only the receiver could get it.
Shit.
Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ball game. Got to have a score, like you said, Reese. Work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
Wants to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the
I knew he was going to run. I knew he was going to run. I knew he was going to run.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Nowhere on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the now they face third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Ooh, come on, guys.
They've got it inside the 40 and the 39.
Y'all see it, y'all there.
The first down. With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. Instead, just efficiently moving the chains.
Yeah, you got all that speed. It scares the mess out of me. I might give you more of a cushion, especially in some areas where you're going to get good matchups of safeties or linebackers on receivers. Nice execution by the offense, getting the free first down.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this offense has been a struggle bus.
That was, no, wow.
It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And this
I know that one new. I ain't picked that.
Timeout at this point. Every second is precious.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Unloads to the wide.
That's what I was supposed to do.
Downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs.
I was there!
And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
I didn't know what to run. I was like, man, don't get killed, everybody.
In a big moment, gotta have it, dreamed about it your whole life, puts the ball on the money, they make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Hey, man.
And this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Got his man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down.
Let's go, what? Let's go one. Let's go one.
And, man, that's a big-time play for this offense. This quarterback, he's put the ball in harm's way. He's already had a couple of interceptions. This ball was kind of a 50-50 ball. Nice to see the receiver make a play and get some yards after the catch. Make a big play for this offense.
He's wrestled to the ground. Right.
Let's go one.
Big red zone opportunity here. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs to buy some time. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Hey, might as well. The overtime it is.
And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt.
Let's go.
We are all tied up here in the fourth.
There you go, man. I don't know what to run.
First play of the first possession of OT. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Bringing the heat.
Get that! Get that! You gotta get that pick, baby! You gotta get that, man! Come on! Look at it. He was there too. Turn your head! Like, oh, it was too late. I like that.
Back up now, here's second and long.
Ooh.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now adjusting.
You didn't see me! You didn't see me! Oh my God! Hey, I was saying, come on, 2K! Bro, look at that! Oh my! Do you see that, bro? Oh my God! Oh, CD! That was the game. You know what? Win or lose, that was the game winner right there, fool.
They were on the move, but 2 straight
No,
incompletions.
I'm not cool.
Staring at 3rd and 10.
I'm not cool.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire.
Get that! CD! What can I do, bro? That's 2 chances that I had, CD! Oh my God! CD! That's 2 chances that I had, CD. CD! CD! I had the game, CD! CD! Oh my God! Woo! Let's go, man. I got to lock in. I got to lock in.
That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can.
I got to lock in, man. I got to lock in. Woo, bro. They done made me mad with them. That first hit, bro, I had that in my hand.
They'll leave it with him. Trust that arm out. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Now, when I'm in OT and I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I got to take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
To the air on second down. Quick completion.
Let's go! What you pick? What happened? You picked man or something?
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills.
Oh,
Big
man.
time target. That's already his second touchdown
Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, baby. GG, man.
I think the portal certainly
They definitely don't buy it. They ain't it.
And that win is
They ain't it.
recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest
Yeah, you know I gotta post this in the group. My first win against the Titans. Let's go!
Find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What Eagle? What? Let me see what it is. Oh, he upgrading his player. He upgrading their quarterback. You see how far he going up? Look at little Uzi.